Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Houston Rockets video on Houston Rockets Daily. Quick reminder, if you enjoyed this video, you like Rockets content, you like Rockets Daily content, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I post at least one Rockets video every single day. We're trying to hit 700 subscribers here in the next couple of days because the ultimate goal is 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which is only about 26 days away. So thank you guys to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all my reoccurring subscribers for the continuous support. Now, the Houston Rockets. First team in the history of sports. Not just NBA, the history of sports, the Houston Rockets are the first team ever to lose 15 straight games and then win 6 straight. I mean, it really is. If you really dive into it, this Rockets winning streak is pretty crazy. I mean, they're without Jalen Green, their number 2 draft pick. Tonight they were without Kevin Porter Jr. You've got a pretty shaky Christian Wood at the moment. It's just so crazy because you lost 15 straight basketball games just like a week and a half ago. Like literally like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks, the Rockets had lost 15 straight games. And there were some people who were coming out and straight up just saying, yo, the Rockets are going to be the worst team in NBA history and they're going to win 5 games max. There were actually people who believed the Rockets were going to win 5-game max this entire season. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel, if you've been watching this channel, if you've been watching my main channel, something I've been preaching, I've literally been preaching this like more than 2 weeks ago. The Rockets hadn't even won their second game in the NBA, and I've been saying the Rockets will have at least 7 wins by the end of the 22 season. Or calendar year, end of 2021 calendar season. Not at the end of the year after 82 games, but after the clock clicks 21 to 2022, the Rockets will have 7 wins. So that was a pretty bold prediction a couple of weeks ago, but right now, I mean, the Rockets have 7 wins right now. They've won 6 straight. It's December 5th, and they're 7-16. And all of a sudden, you're actually starting to get like, you know, pretty eager, optimistic Rocket fans right now, like commenting and tweeting out, like, you know, could the Rockets make the play-in tournament? Yada, yada, yada. Realistically, no. Realistically, no. But hey, who wants to be realistic, right? We're not here to be realistic. But realistically, no, the Rockets don't have much of a chance to make the play-in tournament, just considering the legitimacy of the Western Conference. I mean, even the Eastern Conference. Like, the NBA right now is at a very good point. There's just a lot of talent going around in the league. Nothing is an easy win. No team is an easy win. And, you know, the thought is that this Rockets losing streak or winning streak is eventually going to end. Because right now, you could make the argument that the Rockets might never lose a game ever again. So 6 straight wins. Now, keep in mind, of their 6 straight wins, here are their 6 straight wins. The Chicago Bulls, which was probably the most impressive victory, I would say out of the entire year, but I would say that's pretty much implied because the second game the Rockets played this season was a victory over the Oklahoma City Thunder. But then the other wins were against Charlotte, which I still like. Charlotte's a very good win. I mean, they had LaMelo Ball playing. KPJ went neck and neck against LaMelo Ball. That's a very good win, though. I know Charlotte isn't like a top 4 seed in the Eastern Conference right now, but just being realistic, Charlotte's probably going to make the play-in tournament this year. I would be very surprised if they didn't make the play-in tournament this year. They might even be able to sneak into a secured playoff spot. But, like, Charlotte averages one of the most amount of points per game in the entire NBA. So let's not discredit that win. So you got the winning streak started against not one but 2 very, very good basketball teams in the Chicago Bulls and Charlotte Hornets. Then you go out, you win 2 straight games against the Oklahoma City Thunder, who, I mean, they just lost by like 80 points. So I won't talk too much about the OKC victories. But if you're looking for a positive, and I'm always looking for a positive, the positive is that they're beating the teams they're supposed to beat. Maybe not at the time because they only had 3 wins, but like if I'm a Rockets fan, and I'm being realistic. I feel this way against every team we play, especially like most rebuilding teams we play. But it's like I view us as a better team than the Oklahoma City Thunder. I just think top to bottom we have a better roster. I'm not even talking about future. I'm just talking about like currently. I think that the Houston Rockets they've got more veterans. Like I just think the Rockets have a better roster top to bottom than the OKC Thunder. No disrespect to the Thunder. I'm not trying to give them any disrespect. But, the Rockets, they got 2 straight wins against them, and that's kind of like the hope. That's the hope. So then you go against the Orlando Magic, who at the time were, I believe the Magic were the second worst team in the NBA, because I'm pretty sure Detroit's the worst team in the NBA right now. But still, nonetheless, you play the Orlando Magic, and it's still a good win, right? Like it's the same thing against Oklahoma City Thunder. I know the Magic were without Jalen Suggs. They're still without Jonathan Isaac. Vucevic got traded last year, yada, yada, yada. They're still good wins, right? They're still good wins. Tonight, you beat the New Orleans Pelicans, who, what's their record? 7-19. It's not great. It's not great. A win's a win. A win is a win. I'll take 6 straight wins. I don't give a damn who it's against. I'll take 6 straight wins. Now, I believe the next 2 Rocket games are, this is coming from my Discord, I want to say. I believe it's against like Milwaukee and Brooklyn. I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope that's a straight up lie and I'm just so far from the truth. But if my memory serves me correctly, I'm pretty sure we do play Brooklyn and Milwaukee next, which, it poses its issues. It definitely poses its issues. Brooklyn and Milwaukee are beatable. Ideally, we'd have a little guy named Kevin Porter Jr. playing in those 2 basketball games. But tonight, I'm going to do my main recap on Will Upton if you guys want to check out that channel. But, you just got really good production from the entire roster tonight. It just really was. What did we have? 23 from Eric Gordon. We had 23 from Eric Gordon, 3 threes. We had 23 from Christian Wood, 5 of 6 from downtown. He shot 7 of 13 from the field. Eric Gordon shot 7 of 14 from the field. The Rockets as a team, as a unit, they just played really good basketball tonight. Really solid basketball, and that's what they, honestly desperately needed to do with Garrison Matthews, with KPJ out of the starting lineup. Garrison Matthews played another huge role. What did he have? 4 threes tonight? Yeah. 13 points, +3, ±. He had 7 rebounds, 4 of 6 from the field, 4 of 6 from downtown. Garrison Matthews, even if you're not watching the games, even now you can tell from the box score that he's producing. But if you're watching the games, not everything he does shows up on the box score. And so Garrison Matthews, there's a lot of talk going around in Houston right now that he should start once Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. return from injury. I'm all for it if it means Daniel Theis is out of the starting lineup. Daniel Theis got the start tonight. I guess he didn't do the worst. 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from downtown, 12 points, 3 rebounds. 0 ±. Is that the only Rocket? He's the only Rocket outside of, who's that? Josh Christopher, who played 4 minutes to have a non-positive ±. Daniel Theis still just doesn't really do it for me. But, hey, if Garrison Matthews helps the chance that Daniel Theis remains on the bench and keeps picking up DNPs, I'm all for it. So that's really it for today, guys. I'm going to do my big recap video, talking about player-by-player performance, probably on the main channel, but obviously I got you guys covered with a couple of videos tomorrow. If you want to stay tuned, if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. But I'll probably do tomorrow a Christian Wood video and a Garrison Matthews video, something along those lines. So if you enjoy, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys tomorrow.